If you could go back and change the past, specifically the negative things that have happened to you that you wish never did, would you do it? And I want you to think about that. How would it change your life today? What would be different? And I want you to know it's 100% possible to change your past. And in this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how to do it. So many people are living their lives stuck in what was. That bad relationship, the missed opportunity, the painful childhood experiences, and it's like they never recovered from it. But what they don't realize is the frame that they put on those experiences are the only thing that's keeping it alive in the present. So in this video, I'm going to teach you a simple but powerful framework that you can use to heal, release, and grow from any negative experience that you've been through. This video is going to be powerful, so make sure you pay attention. So let me tell you about a story of my life that I had to reframe because it caused me to suffer tremendously. So growing up, my dream was always to go to the NFL and ball out, all right? Because I knew if I did that, I could get rich. And if I got rich, I could get my family out the hood and the harsh conditions that we were living in. So I dedicated everything to that vision. In 2008, I became an NFL draft prospect. This thing is real, it's happening. So draft day comes and I don't get drafted. But no big deal, we all kind of expected that to be a possibility. Now I'm just waiting on somebody to call me to invite me to training camp. But I never got the invite. So during that time, my agent is setting up workouts for the CFL and I'm doing that, but nobody's giving me a contract. And now I'm getting nervous. I got a baby on the way. My life is changing. Like things are getting serious. And then one day my agent calls me and he says, "Will, I got great news for you, bro. The BC Lions of the CFL saw your film. They love you and they want to work you out. And if everything goes well, they're going to sign you, bro." And I'm like, yes, thank you, God. Like, this is it. This is my opportunity. But something happened that I never expected. The day they wanted to work me out was the same exact day that I was supposed to graduate college. And nobody in my family had did it before. So I had to make a difficult decision. Do I go walk across the stage or do I go to this workout? So I chose to go walk across the stage and I told the team I would come work out later, but they never talked to me again. And that was the moment that officially ended my dream of playing professional football. And for a long time, I saw that experience as a huge failure. And I beat myself up for it. I was like, bro, why did you make that decision to graduate instead of go work out? You blew the opportunity. You had it right in front of you. Why'd you do that? And when people ask me, "Will, why didn't you go pro? What happened?" The only answer that I could think of is, man, I wasn't good enough. They chose somebody else. And I lost my identity. My whole life up until that point was dedicated to playing football. And I realized something extremely powerful. That experience was never a failure. In fact, it was the greatest thing that could have ever happened to me. But I didn't see it until I learned to reframe the story. So let me break down the process to do that so you can use this in your own life. So everything that you've experienced, you've placed inside of a frame. And that frame is going to be negative or positive, but only you get to decide that. And here's the thing about that. Both of them exist at the very same time. Have you ever seen a one-sided quarter? Have you ever seen a one-sided piece of bread? Have you ever seen a one-sided sheet of paper? You've never seen those things because it cannot exist. So negative and positive frames both exist in everything. Everything you say is good also has something bad in it. And everything that you say is bad also has something good in it. So whatever you frame it creates what you focus on. And what you focus on creates how you feel. And how you feel creates what you do. And what you do creates your results, what you have. So if you want to change that, then you have to change the frame that you put around the experience. And these are the three things that you want to do in order to make that happen. So step one, you need to face the facts. And this is where you acknowledge what happened in that experience without sugarcoating it. Tell the truth. Get real and raw about what actually happened and how it made you feel. So for an example, I didn't get drafted in 2008. My football career ended. I lost my identity. I felt like a failure. I felt like it was the worst thing that ever happened to me. Step number two, you have to flip the frame. So you got to ask yourself, what was the positive side of this experience? And this is the hardest part for most people because it's easy to say, they did this to me, this happened to me, and feel like you're a victim to that situation. But I promise you, the positive side of it is there. It's universal law. It has to be. So in my experience, not making it to the NFL or playing professional football was the greatest thing for me, because I set a new standard of expectation in my family. After I graduated, now my family is filled with college graduates. After I became an entrepreneur, now my family is filled with entrepreneurs and best-selling authors. But I was the person to break the curse that plagued my family. It started with me. So that was the positive thing that came out of it. That was the reframe that I gave it. Now, what's yours? And step number 3, you got to find your fuel. And this is where you extract the lesson that this experience taught you. And when you truly extract the lesson, the wisdom, not only does the pain go away, but you'll be glad that it actually happened. So in my experience, going through that, I realized that if I would have made it to the NFL, it would have destroyed me. I was not mentally or emotionally mature enough to handle that level of money and power. I would have ruined myself. So God put me in a position to do something different. I had to break the generational curse. So once I learned that lesson, the pain that I had around it, the shame that I had around it, it went away. And I was absolutely thrilled and blessed that I got the opportunity to experience that. So listen, God never said life would come without pain, but he did say all things work together for the good of those who love him and are called to his purpose. So yes, that includes heartbreak, failures, setbacks, rejection, betrayal. All of that works for your good when you learn how to see it through the eyes of truth. So when you learn how to face the facts and tell the truth, flip the frame and find the fuel, you can turn any negative experience into a positive one. And that's how you create a better past. And when you create a better past, that allows you to experience a better present. And from a better present, you can go out and create a better future. And that's how this whole process works. So if you found this video valuable, drop a comment below, share this video, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more just like this. I love you. Have an amazing day.